Hi! So in today's video, I am doing another wig review for you guys. This one is another wig that was sent to me by DIVATRESS. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. This is actually my second time recording this review just because I feel like the first one was kind of like really weird. It was in like a weird setting and I was just kind of like not feeling it because in the previous review, because of how bright and like light this hair is, I was in front of like natural lighting and it just wasn't really doing it. It made it look like way too white. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna record it again another day, and you know, this is where we're at now. So this time I actually well, first let's get into the style of the wig, of course. So this is from Brown Sugar, Isis Brown Sugar, and it is a soft Swiss lace. It is a human hair style mix, and it is a whole lace wig. There are no tracks in this hair or in this unit. It is completely lace, and yeah, so that was something that I was really liking about it. They have the washing instructions on the back. And the other colors that it comes in is 1B, 2, 613, which is the one that I have, I believe. And H1B30 and H430. So yeah, it doesn't really come in that many colors. Pretty neutral colors for the most part. So yeah, I have 613 and the style is BS403. So yeah, I was kind of attracted to this wig because I really wanted to see what this would kind of look like on me. Y'all know I like to try different things, like to, you know, experiment when it comes to trying different wigs and units and stuff like that. So I felt like I kind of wanted to try this. Now, there are things that I like about this wig and things that I don't like about this wig. I'm very kind of like in between when it comes to this wig. So let's talk about the style. So I don't like how the hair curves in and kind of looks like a mushroom. The hair was actually like a lot bigger when I first got it, but since I glued the wig down this time, I used the Got2b freezing spray, and I had a blow dryer, of course. The hair flattened down a little bit because the heat from the blow dryer was like pushing down on the hair, and I was combing through it while I was blow drying it, so it would lay down a little bit more, just because it was a little too like mushroomy looking. You know, it kind of looked like, it reminded me like of the girl from The Incredibles, that one lady with the glasses. Reminded me of her. I was just kind of, you know, I wasn't really feeling it. So I had to find some way to like make this a little bit flatter. And again, I don't like how the hair curves in like that. I never really like that. I prefer like when you have bobs and stuff, for it to kind of just be like straight, like I don't know, like this almost. I can't show you. I'll insert a picture of a like a bob that I've had before with like bangs like this, and that's sort of the style that I prefer when it comes to these sort of styles. But yeah, the wig does look a little bit different than how it does in the picture. Like again, when I first got it, it was really big. Like it was puffy, and it was just like really weird. So yeah, you definitely gotta, you know, put some work into this wig to get it how you want it. And the bangs are very thick. So yeah, I'm trying to like scoot them over a little bit just so it's a little bit thinner. So I don't like when bangs on, like, you know, this sort of style, like China bangs or whatever, are super thick. I kind of like them to be sort of sparse and like natural feeling. I don't really like it when the bangs overlap with the hair on the sides like that. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, and you can see that they did that on her too. And then this is how the hair looks from the side. So yeah, I don't know, the style, I'm not really too crazy about the style of this wig. I feel like it's kind of ages me a little bit. It's not really doing much for me, you know. Maybe if it was like longer, that could be a look, that could be a whole look right there. Or even, you know, longer, you know, that could be cute. But because of like how short it is and how it like curves in like this, I kind of feel like it's sort of like a mature wig to be wearing. So, you know, probably not for a 19-year-old, you know, just not feeling that. Anyway, the style of the wig, again, it's a very like preference type of thing. I don't really like it. It's not my thing at all whatsoever. But I wanted to try it just because I thought that the model was cute, and then I was like, oh, well, she looks cute, so let's try it. I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't want to get this wig again, and I wouldn't really wear it out. So yeah. But as far as like the wig, minus my opinion, shedding has not been too crazy with this wig at all, surprisingly, considering the fact that it is a whole lace wig. Again, no tracks in this wig whatsoever, which probably has to do with it. But yeah, I haven't really received that much shedding with this wig whatsoever, and I've run my fingers through it quite a bit. I mean, you get a few strands, you know, every now and again, but it's definitely, you know, not anything crazy at all. Like, I've not got a lot of shedding with this wig whatsoever. The tangling, I don't really think you'll get a lot of tangling with this wig, so there isn't really much to tangle. I don't even think it'll really get matted that much either, just because it is a human style, a human hairstyle mix, so that has a lot to do with the fact of how soft the hair feels and how the hair feels just in general. Yeah, I don't really expect a lot of tangling with this wig whatsoever. If you do like this wig, I don't think it'll tangle that much, and it's like pretty short, so it's, you know, nothing too crazy. Let's talk about the density. The density itself is pretty natural for the most part, but again, the volume kind of makes it seem a bit puffy and like really weird when you first get it. So yeah, if you can see yourself actually, like, you know what, curling this wig and like doing some stuff with it. Let me see if it's heat safe. Brown sugar like never mentions that. Yeah, so it doesn't really say anything about heat on this whatsoever, but I'm pretty sure that it most likely is, just because it is a human hairstyle mix. I can't see why it wouldn't be. So yeah, if you like curl this like with like a mini curling iron or like a mini flat iron and just put a bunch of curls in it, like really small curls, and kind of, you know, did it up like that, I feel like that could, you know, be something, if you have the patience to do that, and if you want to put the effort in to do that, that could make this wig work. Again, this is just like another one of those wigs that you really have to put some time into to make it look how you want it to look. But I'm just not that big on the whole overall look to it myself, so I'm not really wanting to do that. And the luster, it's not shiny at all. Some 613 wigs can be sort of shiny. This one isn't shiny whatsoever. Very natural luster. Okay, so yeah, I am getting some shedding. You start pulling on it, which you would expect because it is lace. Start pulling on lace, it rips. So yeah, you definitely gotta be careful with this wig. It didn't take to the glue that well. I don't know if it's me. But yeah, it's still kind of like not really that glued down to my head, which I could do with the fact that, you know, there's like non-lace in some areas. Like, hold on. Yeah, see, just exposing myself to y'all. See, that's all glued around there. I don't know, I feel like maybe because it was like touching this area a little bit, it didn't really pick up to the glue that well. I don't know, just like exposing myself to y'all. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it for this wig review. Hopefully it's not too long because I really don't like the wig that much. But yeah, anyway, check out DIVATRESS anyway. They definitely have like many styles on their website, and you're bound to find something that you like. So, you know.